Right now, guys, it is time to take a look at the stories making headlines today and weigh the good with the bad. It's time for pros and cons. Here we go. Tonight, we'll be taking a look at the pros and cons of Biden's first year in office. He just finished up his first year as president. A lot has happened in that time, so let's take a look at the pros and cons of Biden's first year in office. Here we go. Pro, over 200 million Americans were vaccinated. Con, they were all in front of you in line at CVS. Let's try the self-check. Pro, his swearing-in ceremony was a year ago. Con, his swearing-at ceremony was yesterday. Oh. Stupid.
Peter Douchey.
It's Ducey.
Oh, it's Ducey?
Yeah, that's correct. Pro, hospital deaths caused by Omicron are plummeting. Con, TV deaths caused by Peloton are skyrocketing. This guy died on... What's going on?
Come on.
There's got to be other ways to die. Pro, he wants to create a lasting legacy. Con, or at least make Biden a Wordle answer. That's cool. Pro, he got Tom Hanks to do a Pro-America PSA. Con, he got Wilson the volleyball to run the CDC. Oh. Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Pro, he went after the insurance companies. Con, he called Geico Gecko a stupid son of a... Why?
Why would he do that?
Why? Pro, Biden has forgiven more than $13 billion in student loan debt. Con, which should cover the price of about 3 textbooks. $2.
What?
I'll pay $400 for each one of these. Yeah, at least give me a beer, man. Pro, Biden turned 79. Con, which explains why his approval rating has fallen and it can't get up. Oh, I see.
Clap on.
Pro, Biden is hoping to improve his image this year. Con, which explains his new cabinet members, Jonathan, Bobby, Tan, Anthony, and Karamo. And finally, Pro, people wonder if Biden is getting too old for another term. Con, even Tom Brady's like, gotta know when to pack it in, bro. There you have it. Those are the pros and cons. Hey, hey.